All right, here we are at our 2006 SeaSwirl 190 Bowrider for sale here near Norris Lake, Tennessee. This is a clean little entry-level Bowrider for sale. It is packaged with this easy loader single axle trailer that it is currently sitting on right now. Trailer does have brakes, detachable tongue, 2-inch ball, and a 4 flat trailer adapter hookup. It's got a spare tire mount. It's got a Bimini top that you see on there right now. I should point out that all 3 of those tires need to be replaced, both of your trailer tires and the spare. They are showing some age and some dry rot on there. This is powered by a 4.3 liter Mercruiser turnkey start V6 inboard outboard stern drive engine with the Alpha 1 Outdrive. That's what you're looking at right there. We've got a 3-step swim boarding ladder right here on this integrated, actually it's more of an extended swim platform. This would be either built-in or integrated platform, and then this part right here covering your outdrive is the extended portion. We do have a ski tow hook here on the back right there in the center. Got a little grab handle right there. It's going to be conveniently located near that swim boarding ladder. Pop-up cleats on either side. And bear with me just a moment as I climb over and step in. This one's rated for 9. Nice little sun lounge, integrated, doubles as basically your engine cover. Do you have that Bimini top overhead? Got it propped up right now. I will remind you to visit our website, which is www.yournewboat.com. Find the current asking price of this one, see if it's still available, see the full list of features and specifications on it. Very easy to navigate website. If you take the time to open up a new tab or window, just simply type in yournewboat.com or www.yournewboat.com. You'll see that orange lettering. Look for the Find Your New Boat button in the top left-hand corner. When you click that, it's going to show you all of our inventory and order price. And all you got to do is scroll down until you get to the 2006 SeaSwirl 190 Bowrider. You'll see the asking price right there, as well as our contact information all over that screen. You'll be able to click in to view a more detailed list of specifications, as well as a photo slideshow tour. So here at your captain's helm, we have function tested the blower and the horn and the bilge pump. Oh. There we go. Working with a little bit of a low battery, but we were able to function test those, as well as your navigation and anchor light. You do have a 12-volt power outlet right here, and your gauges with the nice little gold bezel. Features a drive trim gauge, tachometer, and then the multi-gauge cluster with your engine water temperature, battery voltage, fuel gauge, and engine oil pressure. And then your speedometer just to the port of that, along with the Humminbird depth finder. Now I will tell you, this Humminbird depth finder does not function at the moment. We do have a tilt steering wheel. This one is rated for 9. And as you can see, we've got the captain seats for your driver and your passenger. Both of these seats are going to have a flip-up bolster seat. That is what this right here is, right here raised up. That will lay flat. You want to get lower and behind your windshield, or you can simply flip it up to have a little bit more of it. Basically gives you the basically like sitting on a couple seat cushions to give you a raised view, help you see over any passengers you may have up in your bow, or to help also see better as you're simply putting the boat on plane and the bow rises up some. These will swivel and slide forward and back. At each swivel location, they're going to lock into place, and you can go all the way rear facing, side facing, all the way forward facing. And your passenger seat's going to do the same. And you simply use the little handle down here to rotate it to where you're wanting it to be facing. Do have integrated cup holders just forward of your passenger and your driver's seat. A bit of molded in storage on the gunnels right there where you see some dock rope and your bag of owner's manuals. We've got a basically self-draining cooler right here just forward of your passenger seat, and then a little dry box or glove box right here. And this houses your Clarion AM FM CD satellite ready stereo. And we do have 4 speakers, 4 Clarion speakers here in the cockpit of this boat as well. Nice large in-floor storage locker. Got a gas shock on there. It's going to hold that up when you've got it raised and you're trying to get gear in or out. So it does have a 29-gallon fuel tank. Integrated storage throughout. Basically, all your seat bases. I'm going to raise our walk-through windshield, walk up here near the bow. You got 2 more cup holders up here, as well as some stainless steel grab handles, and also a pop-up cleat for docking or even securing your anchor too. You have an anchor underneath this seat right here, and slide that back into place. Get a little bit of staining on your seats, mainly up here in the bow area. We did just have this detailed. A few little scratches in the vinyl finish in that area. For the most part, not notice any significant wear or tear to it. Appears to be a very clean, lightly used Bowrider. And this would probably be about the worst of the vinyl. A few little seams that are starting to show some wear, especially near these seat backs and on the sun lounge. I think that's the worst of it right there. All right, we're going to raise up our engine hatch, and here's that 4.3 liter turnkey start Mercruiser V6 inboard outboard stern drive engine. There's where your battery is properly secured. And you can also see we've got some integrated storage on either side of your engine. These little dividers are there for a reason, to keep your gear from sliding around and making that space usable as a storage place. So that's a good power package for this size boat. That should give it about 190 horsepower. It's great for a little 19-foot. Do have that extended swim platform. Let's do one more walk around the exterior. I'll get a little bit closer to the boat and look for any noticeable wear and tear on it. There's that 3-blade prop. Oh, while I'm back here, actually, let me show you our bellows. All appear to be very serviceable. See that flex? Don't see any obvious signs of dry rot. There's your shift bellow. That one's a little bit harder to actually put 2 fingers on, but that one's also got some flexibility to it, so that's all a good sign. And you are missing the transducer on that depth finder, so that's why we know that is not going to be operational. But it's worth all the trailer lights appeared to be hooked up properly and seemed to be functional whenever we pulled it out of the storage location. A little bit of a staining on this hull side in a few areas, and a few little marks in your vinyl striping. There's your fuel fill right there. And small little, this might just be a surface scratch. It does not appear to be down into that gel coat or fiberglass finish. And a little bit more staining right in this area right here. Little mark on this hard vinyl rub rail. Little stainless steel insert. That would be the antenna for your satellite ready Clarion stereo. Going up to the bow area, usually have a mark from either dock or a trailer up here near the bow. There's our up here, well above the water line, and that one does go through the choke goat down into the fiberglass. Otherwise, you got a few little rubber marks, another little nick or two right in here. That one's into the gel coat into the fiberglass as well. Those all should be up plenty above your water line. The underside, your whole bottom and everything actually looks very clean on this one. Another mark in your rub rail right here. It's a rub rail doing its job. And another little mark in here. That one's not into the gel coat or fiberglass, but it did not come off when they had this one cleaned and detailed. One more little mark back here. This would be the port side corner, and again that one is above the rub rail and just down into that fiberglass. So again, this is the 2006 SeaSwirl 190 Bowrider, powered by that 4.3 liter Mercruiser turnkey start Alpha 1 engine drive combination. These are like I mentioned, this trailer is equipped with brakes. And here's some of that dry rot I was referring to. These are ST 225 75 R15 tires, and looks like we got a 6 lug pattern. We've got some buddy trailer bearings on there. And if you're looking to take this outside of our area, we can gladly assist with having some trailer tires put on here before you have it either shipped to you or leave the area with it. If you're local to the Norris Lake area, of course, we can also put this in the water for you. We're very close to the water right here, probably less than a mile away from the launch ramp on the La Follette side of Norris Lake. This could easily be put in the water and taken to your preferred Norris Lake location via water as well. And that is going to start to wrap things up. Again, this is the 2006 SeaSwirl 190 Bowrider for sale. This would be a great starter boat for someone. This is a very clean looking boat, very comparable to Sea Ray entry-level Bowrider. Again, it's got a nice power package, and includes the trailer as well. There is no engine hour meter on this one, so we're not going to know the runtime on it. So these you kind of have to just judge by the condition. Appears as though it's been in freshwater its whole life, and from the shape of it, not consider it to be a high hour boat. But there's no way of verifying that because there is no engine hour meter. For several years, a lot of manufacturers did not include those as standard equipment. Elected to make them optional, and so you had a lot of people that were buying them that opted not to pay the extra money for the engine hour meter. So again, any questions, any serious inquiries, we do not monitor the YouTube comment page. So if you do have questions about this boat, please open up a new tab or window, click over to our website. You'll be able to reach out to us by phone, by text, or by email. If you ever call me on the phone, get the voicemail, would like a return phone call, make sure you leave a message. Leave me a detailed message. Let me know which listing you're looking at, what questions you have. I'm often without cell phone reception, and when that is the case, as soon as I get back in cell phone range, I will return those calls. If I happen to miss you, I can leave all those answers for you on your voicemail, save us a little bit of phone tag. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us. The YourNewBoat.com logo is popping up in the top right hand corner of your video screen. That is simply a shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not already, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. See more videos like this. Never know what we'll be listing next. Could be a tri-tune, could be a floating cabin, houseboat, but that is a great way to keep an eye on things and check inventory as it comes available. And I thank you again for joining us here for this 2006 SeaSwirl 190.